Dougie, let's launch straight in to the big issue of the week.
Yeah, righto.
Toilet paper.
Yes.
Now, mate, as a man who is known as a prodigious number 2 producer, how much bloody toilet paper
would I use?
Do you need to keep yourself under control?
I'd say you'd go, I reckon, a roll every 3 days.
A roll every 3 days.
Is that your... What about you?
Well, I reckon, to be honest, if I was really under pressure, like if I was confined to my house, I couldn't get out, it was the zombie apocalypse.
Yes.
Mate, I reckon I could go a roll a month.
Really?
I can't believe that someone thinks they're going to go through 50 12-roll packets.
It's unbelievable.
Can
I interrupt you? How did this start? Why did people... Oh, fly flew me here. There it is.
Okay.
How did it start?
Well, this is my theory. There's less dickheads involved in this situation than what has been reported in the media.
Right.
I think there's a few dickheads
who
said, oh shit, coronavirus, I need to stock up. They're sort of people who watch too many YouTube videos of survivalists in America. And I'm going to stock up. I'm going to stock up on toilet paper. Then the trouble was we had people go in to buy toilet paper and there's no fucking toilet paper. So what are they going to do the next time they go in and there is toilet paper? They're going to chuck a few extra rolls in.
Fucking fly again.
Hang on, mate. Wait. Given that surely toilet paper was only invented in the last 200 years...
When was toilet paper invented? That's a good question. Does anyone else know out there when toilet paper was invented? Because I have not a clue. What did they used to use?
I imagine a handful of water and they gave it a good once over. That's what I imagine. I have no specific knowledge of hygiene practices pre the 18th century.
I think in the army they used leaves. I heard leaves and twigs, but twigs, not a lot of surface area to be gathering anything with a twig, is it?
Well, what?
You just grab a handful of leaves and twigs and just rub it.
Surely would you have to be careful of what type of leaves you're rubbing with? Just thinking, mate, there's a lot of sphincter burning options that exist within
the rolling of a twig, catching a hair, pulling it out, ingrown anal hair.
After our big statements last week that we were going to do rope climbs and double unders, on Sunday I went home and I started practicing double unders. Right. And I think I even sent you a message I said, actually, mate, I hate to tell you, I reckon I pretty much got these.
You got them.
Trouble was, I woke up on Monday morning and my bloody knees had both blown up.
Have they really?
So, mate, that's one of the challenges for us older dudes trying to push ourselves outside of our comfort.
Redlining. Were you redlining?
I wasn't redlining, but when you're doing anything jumping and you don't quite get the timing right.
Yeah, that's right.
That's where the old knees
they are.
really start to suffer.
They are. I was actually, when you texted me, I thought, bloody good on you. That's a good effort. I was actually...
Well, this brings back to the gear though, mate, because I got 2 cheap-ass skipping ropes.
Yeah.
Right? One that I got off eBay for $8 and one that I got from Aldi.
Right.
Yep. And there is something about the right weight
Yes, yeah, there is.
Of the cord for when you're trying to do double unders.
Explain the differences for you.
Well,
we may have a graphic running over this.
Okay, if it's too heavy,
yes,
it's really hard to get around with the speed to do 2 loops, because that's what a double under is, two loops in each jump. If it's too light, you kind of have no proprioception, which just for the kids means that ability to feel what's going on, right? Yeah, right. So you need to kind of have that optimum weight where you can feel the rope a little bit.
Feel the inertia and the gravity.
But it's easy to wind up to speed quite quickly.
Yes.
So Beck, the doctor, or the weapon, as we call her, she...
Was she smoking?
Mate, what you need an optimised rope. Yeah. She can do 100 double unders without taking the cigarette out of her mouth.
Yeah, right. And can you like... She actually smoke the whole cigarette, and then they'll finish the last one. Flick it.
Who are you watching this week?
This week, again, taking it seriously, because I know that it means a lot to a lot of people to develop and progress. I like the look of, and that's a noisy door.
Someone's trying to get in.
Someone's trying to get into one to watch.
People need to wait and just wait till it comes out on YouTube.
Yeah, no, that's right. Bang the door down. I thought that Loretta Colerick, she has been working really hard this week. She's done CrossFit and Rumble. She had a real crack on Tuesday, I think it was. We were doing dumbbell snatches as a hard wad. And she did a great job. Sean Wilson, he was really beastie this week. So who's your one to watch this week?
Oh, mate, how can you have Sean Wilson throwing up those big plates and not give the lad some recognition?
I think Sean Wilson this week for me.
I reckon that's unanimous.
Righto. One to watch.
Well, Dougie, I reckon that's another pretty action-packed episode that we've managed to work our way through. There's probably going to be a few that end up on the cutting room floor, but we've got a surprise for our viewers down the track, because I think we figure that there's some stuff that we can mesh together.
Yes.
That would be entertaining for the troops. Well, it hasn't quite gone the way that we might have liked.
Absolutely.
But we'll still be entertaining. A little bit of fun.
Yeah. So we'll see you next week.
So with that, let's sign off with Douggie and Deano's
Real Time.